We got about 1.5 pounds of chicken here. We're gonna get this trimmed up and put in a saute pan. Well, not a saute pan, a pot. And we're gonna boil it, slow simmer this chicken so it gets a lot more tender. And then we'll make our enchiladas with it. So let's get this going. I need to grab a pot here. This is a really easy chicken enchilada recipe. It's really cold out and just kind of crappy where I'm at, so this seems perfect. Yeah, 1.5 pounds of chicken. I'm gonna get this trimmed up. Sometimes chicken has the pieces in there that you don't want, so we'll get those cleaned up a little bit. My general rule of thumb, doesn't look like you want to eat it, trim it off. I think we're gonna make some guacamole too. One of my neighbors gave me a bunch of avocados. Let's put them to good use. So we're gonna simmer this chicken in a green enchilada sauce. You could probably make your own, but just kind of going for easy. So we'll do this the easy way today. And this is kind of the way I always do it. And it's just such a good recipe. It's so easy. But I'm gonna cut these into cubes since we're doing it live. I don't wanna simmer this for like an hour. I only wanna simmer it for like a half an hour. So I'll cut them into smaller cubes. We're just gonna put our chicken right in a pot. Hey, Leah. We are making chicken enchiladas today. It's a really super easy recipe. It's really fantastic. It's really cold where I live and just kind of gray and crappy out. So chicken enchiladas seems perfect today. So just got back from the store, had to grab a couple of ingredients. Snow was rolling in a little bit. Hopefully it won't snow too much. But yeah, just hanging out. Got the day off today. Thought I'd make some enchiladas, go live and hang out with everybody. So I'm just trimming up. I got 1.5 pounds of chicken breast here. Trimming it up. Pug Mom, I am in Denver, Colorado. It's just kind of gross out. It's just gray. It's foggy. I was going to go to the gym, but I think my gym's closed because of President's Day. So instead of going to the gym, let's make enchiladas. It sounds like a plan to me. So again, just trimming up some chicken here. Putting it in a pot. We're gonna simmer it with green enchilada sauce. We're making green chicken enchiladas today. It's one of my favorite recipes. I've just been making it forever. It just kind of warms the soul a little bit. It's really delicious, so that's what we're doing. Hope everybody's good. G, I am in Colorado. Oh, Breckenridge. Yeah, okay. I'm just down the hill from you. Nice. I bet it's gorgeous in Breckenridge right now. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of over the cold, so I'm just waiting for spring. Mole. Gee, I haven't. I have never made one, and I should do that because all the moles I've ever had are fantastic, especially the really like dark moles with the chocolate in it. Those are incredible. But I do Mexican food, Spanish food, Latin American, South American. It's some of my favorite food for sure. And that's kind of what I grew up cooking. I grew up in the Phoenix, Arizona area, so the Mexican culture and heritage and food and all that is just so, it's just me. That's why I do make a lot of Mexican food on this channel. We make a lot of enchiladas, tacos, things like that. So let's get this cleaned off here. Oh, a senior trip. Oh, okay. Yeah, Breckenridge is gorgeous. That's an amazing place. I mean, Colorado is pretty gorgeous itself, so Breckenridge is just, yeah, it's epic. So and this is just some green enchilada sauce I buy. They have tons of them at the store. I like this brand. This isn't, I'm not, trying to say only use this one, but this brand I found is really good. So we got our chicken in here. Let's add some enchilada sauce and we'll get it on the fire. and we'll get it simmering. So we want to simmer this for at least like a half an hour. Obviously it'll do a couple things. It'll cook the chicken and it'll also make it a little bit more tender and shreddable. I have 2 cans. I don't know if I'm gonna need 2 cans though. Curious, we're gonna put it in this. We're only gonna make probably about 12 or 13. I feel like that might be enough sauce, so we'll probably just stick with 1 can today. Unless I have a smaller one. Because I bought a backup, but let me see if I have a smaller one really quick and we'll get this going, so. No Me Networks, I don't know what you're talking about. The train that takes you around, is that the Royal Gorge train, I think? I've always wanted to do that. Yeah, Pug, I think you're talking about the Royal Gorge train, and if you are, I've heard it's just epic. It's just a lot, so. Pull your lid and twist, easy breezy, yeah. Yep, the Royal Gorge. Look into that, Pug Mom. It's supposed to be epic. I'm gonna look and see if I have another can of enchilada sauce really quick. I don't. All I have is a red sauce. I don't know if that's gonna work. Don't go green and red. I believe they call that Christmas though, but they separate them. So we're just gonna get this on the heat and start simmering it. Once that kind of comes up to a boil, we'll cover it and we'll simmer it for about a half an hour. So guess this other can we can put away. Oh, I forgot about these. So in this sauce that we're simmering, because I didn't season the chicken at all, we're really working off the seasoning that comes out of here. I might throw a little bit of salt and pepper in there too, but roasted green chilies, I'm gonna add them into the simmer and it's just gonna add another level of flavor. It's gonna be amazing, so. Oh yeah, my butter chicken and naan live, I love it. Thanks, Rockin. Yeah, I actually have it in the fridge. I gave it to some of my neighbors, they loved it, so. And Pug, yeah, that's right, you're here for the butter chicken. It's a really good recipe. I should put the recipe in here, but like I said, if you're interested in that, it's just from Sam the Cooking Guy on YouTube, so yeah. Pull up and twist. I see what you're saying now, Suzanne. Okay, pull up and twist, I got it. So I just added a can of these fire roasted green chilies. These are mild. Not trying to go too spicy with this, so. I'm not an officer, heck. Nope, I'm not a cop. Why? Just kidding. No, I'm not a cop. That's funny you should ask, do I look like a cop? I don't know. Guess it depends on whatever cops you've seen in your life. I don't think I do, but okay. Yeah, I know, Suzanne, there's more in there, but we're just tossing it. I'm actually gonna put some onion flakes, some salt and pepper in there really quick, so. And was that a cop thing? I absolutely look like a cop. That's so funny. No, I was never in the military either. Rockin', we're making chicken enchiladas. So I'm gonna dump some onion flake in there, a little bit of salt and pepper. Yeah, it's like already boiling. Onion flakes, they're the best, Suzanne. I actually mix up, when I make like a tuna, like tuna sandwiches, at the last, like I'll mix it all up, put it in the fridge, let it chill, and then add some onion flake in there and mix it. It gives it like this crunch. It's incredible. So add onion flakes to your tuna if you make tuna. God, this is boiling already. I didn't expect it to boil so fast. Yeah, the banana rack, you know, I was just at the grocery store today and somebody commented, I think on our live, did I go live Saturday? I think so. Somebody's like, your banana rack is empty. And I'm like, you're right, it's empty. And so when I was at the grocery store today, they had some right at the register and I was like, I better grab 4. So it's funny you mentioned that, so. All right, Rockin', have a good one. Thanks for coming back in. All right, so this chicken's pretty much already boiling in here. I'm just gonna mix all this around and we're gonna leave it for, like I said, probably about 30 minutes. We'll start on some guac and then we'll just do whatever. But I mean, it already smells delicious even though there's raw chicken in there. Turn that down a bit. Is anybody else off work today? I'm off. It's President's Day here in the United States, so I wouldn't call it a national, I mean, I guess it is a national holiday. It's a federal holiday, so nice, Pug Mom. You're off too. Cool. I'm going to sneak a little cumin in there too. So, Family Day in Canada. Okay, right on, Suzanne. Cool. Cumin's going to give it that little extra, thing. So, and hey, welcome to the live, Suzanne. Canada, love it. Northern neighbors. I've been to Canada. I've been to British Columbia a couple times, and I flew into Calgary once, but it was a couple years ago when the fires were going. You couldn't see anything. I'm like surprised that our airplane even landed in Calgary. So, yeah, of course, Suzanne. We're gonna make some guac now. I probably shouldn't have put the cumin away. I need that for the guac. Salt. Oh, I didn't put it away, but I need pepper too. So yeah, one of my neighbors, they know that I like to cook a lot, and I do YouTube and I do lives, and they had all these avocados, and she's like, I don't know what to do with them. I think I'm gonna end up freezing them. And I was like, I'll take them for sure. So let's make some guac. Let's put these to use. So I'm just washing them. I always wash my avocados. I don't know if you do. I just always rinse them off. I just don't know who was touching them at the store before I got them, so. I haven't been to Florida in years. When I was a kid, we went to, it was at Disney World. And then, sorry, just washing my knife here. Oh yeah, Pug. This is like my go-to recipe. It's super easy. I'm sure I'll get a bunch of crap because I'm not putting tomatoes in it, but I just make it, I kind of make this guac for like a universal. You could obviously add anything to it. A lot of people like tomatoes in there, onions and stuff. I just go avocado, fresh garlic, salt, pepper, and a little bit of cumin, and it just works so good. Just like I said, on this channel, I make a lot of tacos and stuff, so. Hey, ACP, what's going on? When will we change? Hi, how are you? Yeah, it's gonna be good. We'll make it right now. Hopefully these avocados are good. I feel like we go through these seasons in Colorado where you can't get good avocados. They're all just like either overripe or not ripe enough. And I've found that if you put avocados when they're like super hard and green, put them in a paper bag and twist them up, or like crumple it up in a paper bag and leave them for like 2 days. They're usually like perfect after that, so. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Suzanne. Daytona Landis. Yeah, I mean, that sounds, oof. Sorry, knife's still a little bit wet. Let's see how these avocados are. They feel and they look like they're good, but we'll see. Yeah, they look good. We will definitely use those for some guac. Again, that chicken simmering, we're making chicken enchiladas right now. If you're new to the channel, I do food stuff. I go live a couple times a month. Oh yeah, these look great. I put out a couple shorts a week. I tried to anyways. We've been going live a lot lately, which is super fun. So yeah, if you're having a good time, I think if you thumbs up this video, it helps. I'm actually really close to being monetized, which is crazy. I was looking at my YouTube studio this morning, and like my hours are through the roof and subs are way up. So it's really fun. I appreciate it. And so thank you for everybody for hanging out, because it means a ton to me. This is like my favorite hobby. I love doing this. So thank you. Sorry if I missed some stuff. Thanks, Suzanne. Oh no, Addison, I'm sorry to hear that. The pit is deadly? Probably. I don't know. I'm not going to eat it. We'll just pull it out. Thanks, Tag. We will. Just because of you. Appreciate you. Why don't you go ask your mom what time dinner will be ready, Tag? We got other stuff going on. Hey, Farina. Here's one of my pals. Farina's in here all the time. I love it. So I'm just like, obviously not teaching you anything you don't know, but if you cut it and then you scoop it. See, then it's like already in these little chunks. It's way less work. So kind of a little bit of a, not necessarily a hack. It's like a little trick, I guess. So I got lime for that. We're gonna put lime in here. And I found too, for like when we're done with the guac and I don't want any more today, if you put it in a Ziploc bag and squeeze all the air out of it and roll it up tight, put it in the fridge, it will not go brown on you, especially when you add the lime. And I have a lime specifically for the guac today. So the lime is the key, especially if you're gonna make guac like super far ahead of time. I've even seen where you have the guac completely made in a bowl, squeeze some lime over it, and then push cling wrap down on the top of it, because the oxygen is what oxidizes it, right? So if you kind of block that out, it won't oxidize and turn brown like that. Yeah, Pug Mom, we're all about that kind of stuff here. All about that kind of stuff here. Yeah, Suzanne, this is my go-to. This is my everyday utility knife. Use it all the time. Just pop it out. This one is not questionable, but I don't really like the color on the inside of here, so. And of course, we always make a mess here, so. Pugs, not drugs, that's right. Pugs, not drugs. So somebody said the pit is bad. We're getting rid of that, obviously. I've also heard, actually, when you're done with avocado or guac, if you put the pit in the middle, it doesn't oxidize. I just don't see how that works, so. There's chopped ice in the front with a 3-foot axe. Oof, it's cold here too. We're not icy though, probably like Canada. In Colorado anyways. We tend to get a lot of snow and it's cold and crappy, and then like 2 days later all the snow's gone and it just looks ugly and gray again. So that's the season we're currently in. God, the chicken and the enchilada sauce I can smell already, and it's just, it smells so good. Did I set a timer? Let's see if I set a timer for that. Like I said, we're only gonna simmer it for about 30 minutes. I have no active timers. Set me a timer for 25 minutes. It smells amazing in here. It smells amazing. You could also not boil or simmer the chicken for like an hour and just use rotisserie chicken. Just shred it up, pour some enchilada sauce on it, do everything else, roll them up and bake them. It'd be like essentially a 20-minute dinner, especially if you had the oven preheated and all that kind of stuff. We're just doing it the long way since we're doing it on live. So I did stir it, Suzanne, thanks. I appreciate the reminder. Hey, Amy, how's it going? Tag, everybody knows drugs are bad. You don't have to keep saying it. Amy, this time I'm using my own, I'm using the can because it's just so much easier sometimes. I've never actually made my own enchilada sauce. I'm sure it's pretty easy, but I've found that this brand, and I'll cover it, but this brand is excellent. So that's just what I use every time. I don't even know that we're gonna use all these avocados. I'll set these aside for now. Shouldn't have opened 3 of them. Yeah, boiled or pre-cooked, yep, 100%. I only have 1 like on my YouTube channel. Oh, I'm sorry, Addison, I'll take a look at it later. I'll go back through this. Yeah, no, it's probably way better, but we're just, you know. So a little bit of pepper, as much as you want, obviously. Go a little bit of salt in here too. Yeah, 100% Candace, and that's kind of what my channel is all about, is just, ooh, that's way too much salt. It's like just, you know, it's super easy to cook. Like it's really easy. I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by it, or, you know, they think it's something that like guys shouldn't do. Like I've been cooking my entire life and I love it. So a little bit of cumin in here. Sorry, we did some salt, we did some pepper. Cumin's gonna add like a really good, you know, that kind of taco flavor. You got some fresh garlic here. We'll put it through the press. But yeah, Candace, you're right. Like if I was making my own enchilada sauce, I mean, it would be like hours and tons of ingredients. So shortcuts are so good sometimes. So, and that's all I'm doing. My voice has character. I mean, you can send me an email if you go to my channel. I think you can message me directly there. I'd be interested to see what you got to say. Yeah, both parents cooked. It's not a gender thing. I remember when I was growing up, I would always help out on Thanksgiving. And everybody was always like, oh, let's go, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I got to help my mom. But I've just always been cooking. This is a huge piece of garlic, by the way. That's one piece. It's massive. Yeah, Candace, I mean, welcome. I just started going live, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I found that we're building a nice little community, and everybody's really engaging here. I mean, we get the trolls every now and again, but it's nothing you can really about doing that. It should be on there. I think if you click message, I can't give out my email on live. I just feel like that would be a bad idea. So, yeah, no, you can shout whatever you want, Pug Mom. It's fine. We're all about good times in here. I don't even think this piece of garlic's gonna fit in my press. No, it's a massive piece of garlic. Hey, Food Secrets, what's happening? So yeah, the fresh garlic adds everything in here. You can absolutely use powder, but I've been making guacamole for a couple of years. Again, there's no tomatoes or cilantro or onions in it right now, but you absolutely could do that. Put whatever you want in here. So, looks like a lot of fresh garlic, and it is. We're gonna put it in here. Put that knife aside. I don't think we need that. Suzanne, I'm not left-handed. The camera's flipped. Like, let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is a sign. Where is it? For if I need to step out. So yeah, camera's definitely flipped, right? Didn't even think about that. But yeah, it's flipped. So no, not left-handed. Nothing wrong with left-handed, just I'm not, so. Yeah, no, it's okay. So since we already cut it up in these like small little pieces, see, that's all we're dealing with now to mash this up. So I feel like it's a really easy way to kind of, especially if your avocados are super hard. That's kind of annoying when avocados are super tough and you're trying to make something like this. So, but these are actually really soft. They seem very ripe, so this will work perfect. And it smells delicious. I can smell the garlic in here and it's just, oh, so good. Atcar, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how I could help you with that, but thanks for stopping in. Oh yeah, Addison, I think you're in here the other day. Cooking is key. It saves money, cook from home, things like that. I mean, these enchiladas I'm gonna make are gonna last days, and they freeze really well too. So if you made a lot of something like this, once it's cooled, take them into like 2 enchilada sections, put them in a sandwich bag, let all the air out, throw it in the freezer. It heats up amazing, so. Shrek sauce. I mean, I guess if that's what you call them, guac. I feel like the Shrek sauce is that sauce from Taco Bell, their avocado sauce. I tried it a couple months ago and it tastes like green. It's crazy. Yeah, Candace, I mean, it's skills, right? It's just developing a skill and learning from it. So there we go. Let's try this and then we'll put it. Oh, I didn't put any lime in here yet. What am I thinking? Lime's key. Chicken smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. So it's just fresh lime, adding in here. This will keep it from browning. It's gonna give it an amazing flavor too. Putting about a half a lime in there. And then we'll taste it, see if we need to add any salt or anything like that. You could add red chili to this. Again, tomatoes, onions. I just like to keep mine pretty plain like that. You can put this on top of tacos, eat it straight with chips. We nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. It's really good. Your brother just got a driver's license. That's pretty cool. I've had mine forever, since they invented driver's licenses, it feels like. But yeah, really delicious, just easy guac. A ramen recipe. I'm intrigued. So we're gonna save this guac for later. Again, we put lime in it. It shouldn't discolor. But what I like to do though is take the plastic wrap and just push it down. If it wasn't so cleany. Push it down on top of the guac. This way it keeps the oxygen off of it and it won't discolor. So I'm probably not gonna eat this until later. There we go. Just like that. No air will get on top of it. Throw this in the fridge. It's gonna be even better when it's cold, so. Definitely a dinner idea, seller. I got some extra avocados if you want them. Carefree, this is guacamole. We're making chicken enchiladas. I just wanted to make some fresh guac for this later, so. Baking carrot muffins. Like carrot cake muffins? Had white rice and shrimp, that sounds good. Oh, I'll show you what I made the other night. I made this on a live, I think it was Saturday, but we made butter chicken. An Indian butter chicken. And this is just like leftovers for days too, so. Yeah, we made this butter chicken live, I think Saturday. And then we made our own naan bread too. So this is definitely food for the week. That's just a little white rice right there. Turned out so good. So. All right, let's check on our chicken. All right, I'm gonna turn that down a tad. It's boiling away perfectly. These chips are so good. Oh, Joe. Joe's here. Joe, Bree's moderating right now. Yeah, Joe is my bartender in Phoenix. Epic guy. Heck yeah, Joe. That's awesome. I hope you're doing well. Hope the weather's good down there. I love it, Joe. Yeah, you're in that video. I think you're in the top 10 video too, which is funny. Oh yeah, Bree said, hi, Joe. Oh. That's awesome. Joe is the best. Joe took care of us when we were in Phoenix, for sure. Nothing like getting to know your rooftop pool bartender. That was clutch. Hey, Harvey, what's going on? Of course, Joe. How's your YouTube going? How's your channel? Sports stuff, I know that, right? Yeah, Harvey, of course, you're in here a lot. You need to get something to drink. Addison, it's probably really cold up there right now. For sure. Let's check on this chicken. I'll bring you guys with me. So chicken's just simmering away. Smells fantastic. I guess we could grate up some cheese. I'm gonna put, so in this enchilada, once we get the chicken done, even if it's not super shreddable, we can chop it up as long as it's cooked, and it's cooked in that sauce. So you're getting all that flavor in the chicken. We're gonna put it in a bowl, let it cool a little bit. Let's do some cheese and some sour cream and roll them up. And we're gonna put them in this dish. Oh, by the way, Bree's in here. Bree, I have some bad news. I'm looking for a replacement, but that thing broke. That casserole dish chipped. Sorry, babe. I'll buy another one. I didn't even notice it. It was just, there was a piece on the floor, so. Yeah, so, sorry, babe. I broke your casserole dish somehow. I don't even know how it happened. I didn't realize my cheese grater's dirty, so. Okay, good. Bree's not mad. I need to find a casserole dish sponsor. Yeah, let Katie know it was my fault. Whoops. Sorry, not prepared. Cheese grater is dirty. Yep, Addison. Pretty lucky. Colorado's a beautiful place to live. Get some cheese. So is everybody off that's watching? Are you off today or are you watching from work? Neve, that'd be awesome. So this is 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. I'm gonna grate this whole thing. We're gonna use it all. You're off this week. Nice. Cool, Harvey. That's good. Nice, Neve. Neve. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Oh, your new puppy. Seller, what'd you get? Or Mikey, I guess I should say. Don't you already have 2 dogs? Bree always once talked about getting another dog. I'm like, no, we already have 3. Dang, what kind of dog you getting? Bailey, not really. It's too early today for those. I'm just having a seltzer. Oh, Great Pyrenees. I had a Great Pyrenees a while ago, Seller. His name was Rocky. He was a good dog. He was very territorial though, protective. So as long as you get him as a puppy, make sure he likes people. Yeah, so no Bailey, just a seltzer. Cheerleader beer is what I like to call him. 10 weeks. Oh man, you gotta send me a picture later. Little white floof, that's gonna be amazing. Congrats, man, that's cool. Week-old Great Pyrenees, that's awesome. I bet the boys are gonna love it. Tax. Maga, what's happening? I'm surprised my dogs haven't come over here. We got the cheese going. So we're gonna use like 3/4 of this cheese in the actual mixture. And then the other quarter we'll throw on the top because who doesn't like crispy cheese on their enchiladas? Smoky Mountains for the weekend, nice. I've been in that general area, but have never gotten to really like enjoy the mountains over there. It's just such a pretty place. Is it still super green right now? Is it like evergreen stuff or does it kind of brown up for winter, you know? Like in Colorado, most of the like neighborhood trees are all dead. But you know, up in the mountains, it's all super green and pretty. So, Addison, we know. Sorry, this cheese is too good. Halfway, okay. That's cool. Fridge. I feel like I need to do a quick fridge clean out. There's so much. Chicken. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, my camera angle's terrible. I'm gonna stir it. So yeah, this chicken, we cut it into chunks, and there we go. We're just trying to cook it down a little bit, get it as tender as possible. Ideally, it would be shreddable. I know if you simmer whole chicken breasts for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, they're totally shreddable. I'm trying to do it a little bit faster today because we're on a live. So, oh, Harvey, yeah, you're in the UK, that's right. My elevation here, Maga, Denver's 5,280 feet. I think where I am, it's about 6,100 feet, I think. Oh, 5647, Mikey said. There we go. Cocktail video on a Zoom call would be super fun, Joe. Yeah, no, just wait, Joe. I promise. I think I even have a short, Joe, on my channel about these. So easy. And like normally you would fry up the tortillas a little bit. I don't do that. It's just extra oil. These taste absolutely fine without frying the tortillas beforehand. Plus I feel like it saves, I don't know, a couple hundred calories on what you're eating. So manju, I'll do my best. But yeah, Joe, Joe, if you go to my actual channel, I believe there's a spot on the right that says you can message. Just send me an email. Otherwise, I'll try to call your work next week. Just give you my phone number. 2,300 feet is kind of crazy, but if you think about it, MAGA, so where we are in the Denver area, we're about 6,000 feet. I think Colorado has the most 14ers in the United States. There's somebody will probably correct me, but there's dozens of 14,000 foot mountains over here. So like a lot of our passes around here are 9, 10, 12,000 feet. And when it's snowing and you're going, seller said 14. Yeah, okay. When you're going over those passes at like 10,000 feet and it's snowing, it's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy, actually. Like I don't trust my car to do it. My old truck, I would have done it, but not this new one. All right, what do we need to do now? I guess we can check this chicken because it would be good to start doing it. 14ers, that sounds right, Mikey. I should know that, but I don't. Yeah, actually, MAGA, there's a bunch of, like one of the things in Colorado that people do is they'll climb all of them. So it's like a thing to like climb all the 14ers. I'm gonna add some garlic to this. 22 minutes for your muffins, awesome. It's exciting. My knife. I love muffins. I just try to stay away from carbs as much as possible these days. So I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic in with this chicken. Just gonna smash it, take the paper off, toss it in there. It's gonna add a little extra flavor. There we go. Since I got these huge garlics. $5.97, yeah. Close to sea level. Thank you, and hi, Bree, much respect. Nice, yeah, Bree's in here, I think. Yeah, she's still probably in here. Bree's one of my moderators and my gorgeous girlfriend. But girlfriend first, of course. Manju, I think just protein. There's a lot of protein in beans. There's a lot of protein in tofu. There's a lot of protein elsewhere. Cheese has a lot of protein, dairy, stuff like that. I would say just protein and just keep hitting it. But yeah, just incorporate as much protein as you can because that's how you really build stuff. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not anything like that. That's what's always worked for me, so. Hey, what's up, Mustafa? How are you? I'm gonna try this chicken really quick. Super hot. I'm good, Mustafa. Thank you. Carnivore diet. I mean, you're not wrong, MAGA, but if you can't, because you can't for religious reasons or personal reasons, just protein, lots of beans. Hot chicken's so good. Oh my gosh. So good. I'm gonna let that go for just like 5 more minutes and then we'll start making these. Mustafa, we try to stay away from religion and politics in here, please. Suzanne, I have no idea. But when I was getting ready to go live, I looked on the floor and there was this little blue like piece on the floor. And this is actually Bree's casserole dish. We used this when we did chicken, what was it? Buffalo chicken dip on Super Bowl. And it's got the gnarliest chip in it. I'm like, I mean, I'm sure it would still work, but I'm bummed. I was on eBay and Amazon before I went on live. such a bummer. So I think I actually put this even on Reddit. I was like, can somebody help me find this Reddit before I jumped on? So we'll see. Yeah, I think it's like ceramic though, because it's porcelain. I don't know if you can just like paint over it. So who knows? But I'm super bummed because this is such a cool, it's such a great casserole dish. Like, when we had Super Bowl live, we did a buffalo chicken dip in here, and with like the orange and stuff, and just with the blue, it really popped. It looked great. So don't say sounds like a curse, yeah. So super bummer, but I'll buy Brie a new one. We'll set that aside. Oh, let's I feel like this chicken, we should start going. I think I left the sour cream in the garage. I'll be right back. Tapped with something. I know, right? See? Yeah, Suzanne, backwards, not left-handed. If you're good at any bars, a rooftop bar, if you're good at climbing. Johnny, put that on a t-shirt and then put like a little carabiner and a rope on there and start selling it on Facebook. That's pretty funny. No, Ivan, sorry. Ivan, no, this is a lid that fits with the pot. See, it's just a normal lid. It like is meant to be on there. Artem, I don't speak Russian, but hey, welcome. Cheers. Yeah, I gotta go to the garage fridge really quick. I'll be right back. And then we'll get on these enchiladas. I didn't find the sour cream, but I found the drinks, so that's good. Garage door, yeah, right? Personally, Manju, it's fine if you're vegetarian. MAGA, it's fine, vegetarian. It's all good. Rich man's lid. It's literally from the pot that I bought. Not a rich man's lid. Oh, yeah. There's the sour cream. So I'm gonna pull this chicken and we wanna get it a little bit cool, otherwise it's just gonna like melt everything, but we'll start making these like right now. I like the banana. So somebody mentioned on my last live that the banana hanger was empty. So I bought some bananas today at the store just because it was empty, but I do like bananas, so. And it would have been awesome when we did Valentine's live to do chocolate dipped bananas. Somebody was saying that. It would have been so good, so. What's the story behind the black plate? That one? That plate? I'll tell you if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, the black plate or in pineapple. The black plate is from a brewery in Colorado. I'm actually doing a YouTube collaboration with them right now. We're making a beer after my channel. So that's what this is. It's like a tin. Yeah, it's called Launchpad Brewery in Aurora. And you see their address is Aurora, Colorado, Earth, Orion Arm, Milky Way Galaxy. That's where they're located. So pretty cool, I think. Yeah, it's called Launchpad Brewery in Aurora. Ooh. There we go. have the avocados hold it up. So yeah, it's just it's a local brewery. I kind of have like man cavey type stuff all over the house, so it just kind of goes with my flow here. There's our chicken, we're pulling it. And we're gonna use this sauce, obviously, for the enchiladas. Don't throw this sauce out. Oh, there's the dog. There he is. Hey, buddy. Achilles, what you doing? You looking for food? Yeah, he's looking for food. But yeah, don't throw this sauce away, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this sauce in the bottom of our pan when we wrap or roll our enchiladas in there, and then we're gonna cover the enchiladas in all this green sauce. So this green sauce not only has a ton of flavor that we did, but it's also had the chicken in there too. So just building all these kinds of like flavors in here. And it's just, this stuff is so good. It's my favorite enchilada style is the green. So yeah, we're gonna try to cool this though. Because once I start adding sour cream and cheese in here, we don't want it to melt. We want like the oven to do that, not the chicken. So, plus then we get to play Find the Garlic Bulb, which is everybody's favorite game, right? Find the crushed garlic. I should probably put that down. Yeah, the dogs are starting to smell it now. They're like, Ivan, I mean, I'm gonna go live, I think, that day. But yeah, it's actually, I think it's done in the fermenter as of yesterday. I think sometime this week. I'm filming a long format video too that I've been editing. But so we're gonna let this cool, everything cool. I know that they're gonna barrel 10, 10 half barrels, so it's like 1,240 pints. And on the release day of it, every beer that sells, I've asked them to do 50 cents to the local food bank. So we're gonna donate 50 cents per sale to Food Bank of the Rockies, I think it is. So that's fun. And the whole process that I've been working with them on has been super fun. Like, I spent the day down there. We had brewer's tea, which is crazy. It was so much fun. So the beer should be done soon. I think it's launching in March, which is awesome. But it's local. It's nothing like, super big. So it's just local. Yeah, he wants some enchiladas for goodness. Exactly. Manju, are you talking about mashed potatoes? I don't know if I got all the garlic or not. If not, it's gonna be a wicked surprise later. That's why I just crushed it instead of like, oh, there's the other piece. So we'll get this all cooled. I need to get a bowl here. Just gonna set this aside, let it cool. It smells fantastic. Oh, nice, Addison, good for you. Yeah, well, technically I think what you described is mashed potatoes, but I think, yeah, if you smash them, it just depends on the thing there. So if you guys are having fun, I'd appreciate a sub. I'd appreciate a like on this. I go live a couple times a month, do food content, easy stuff, delicious stuff. So if you're enjoying it, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. Even likes on this help a lot. I think even hearts, those like show up in my thing. So Bip the One, how's it going? So let's make our mixture. And of course, I don't have any big bowls ready. I think all my bowls are dirty. I've been going live so much this week. Good for you, Addison. That's awesome. Bowl, that'll work. Under your sink? Yeah, all my cleaning stuff's under my sink, so. But this will work for exactly what we needed to do. You tried making smashed potatoes. Yeah, Manju, I have a video. I have a short on smash. So I took some small Yukon Golds, boiled them for like 30 or 40 minutes, pulled them out, smashed them, salt and pepper on like a sheet tray, and then put Parmesan cheese all over them and baked them, and they were like crispy and delicious. They were really good. Separate cupboard for glasses and cups. Yeah, I'm in the middle of rearranging kind of everything, so I don't even know where everything is in my kitchen, unfortunately. Any good movies lately, Jake? It's been kind of weak on the movie game. I started rewatching the Jason Bourne series, which is really kind of fun. starting at number 1. And actually, Bree and I have been watching that show on Netflix called You, just YOU. It's kind of got me hooked. It's sort of Dexter with, I don't know, it kind of does a lot. It's actually a really good show. Yeah, Ivan, I'm telling you, I feel like I jumped a bunch of levels. Trust me. It's unbelievable. It's gonna have a custom label, custom name, everything. We're making a mango chili IPA. I'm really excited about it. It's like a West Coast style IPA, so it's gonna be super light, not super heavy on the alcohol, and it's gonna have mango and chili. So yeah, Suzanne, I need to figure all that stuff out. Yeah, Manju, it's on there. I think it's from like the summer though, and I've got probably 100 shorts on there, so you might have to thumb through a lot. Hope the dogs are okay. Addison, that's super cool. That's how my buddy actually started his. He was brewing his own, and it just became a business, and it's super successful. So it's awesome. And he's one of my good buddies, also one of my neighbors. So this chicken obviously is way too chunky for these enchiladas, so I'm just gonna kind of just be going through it here. Addison, what kind of beer does your dad brew? Like what style, I guess? I'm just curious. Just doing a loose cut on these. These will be kind of chunky instead of shredded, which is going to be awesome for texture. So, but the chicken is already super tender. So, baking bowls. Yeah, Suzanne, that's the thing too. Like my kitchen looks like it's huge, and it isn't. There's just not a whole lot of cupboard space. Like this is, you're seeing like from pantry to, like it ends right there. So it looks like there's a lot of space in here, but there's kind of not. So I feel you. I need to reorganize, but Bree's been helping me with that. Bree's the best. He brews a bunch of different kinds. Okay, cool. I'm just not patient enough to brew my own beer. I'm more of like this. It's like I can do this in an hour. If I made my own beer like I'm doing right now, it takes 2 weeks, and then there's marketing, there's label, there's all kinds of stuff. I just don't have the patience for it. But I'll definitely show mine when it's done. Actually, what I should do is I should do a giveaway. I should give away like, well, I don't know if I could prove that somebody was 21 or not. I don't know how well you can, but maybe I'll have like an empty can with the label and do a giveaway. That'd be kind of fun. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some empty cans that we can make just as extras. It would be kind of cool because I'd love to like keep one on, you know, my dresser or something. Maybe not my dresser, but you know what I mean. All right, so all I've really done is just chop this up into just smaller pieces. And this, so good. Oh, muffins, again, sounds delicious. You don't use the stovetop too much, too dangerous. Suzanne, is that because it's like gas? Or, Ivan, you can't. It's just kind of a local thing. And I think when you first came in here, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were speaking Russian. So I definitely wouldn't be able to send it though. That's the only problem. Nice. Oh, looks neat. He likes to cook. Brie, my fiance, loves it too. Jake, no, it's just going to be a local thing. There's not going to be any way to really like ship it. So, and again, it's with a local brewery. So, hey, Lisa, how's it going? Friend's mom fell kitchen. Yikes, Suzanne, that's insane. Above the stove. What do I keep there? I don't know. Just like random stuff. Brews a Mexican cerveza. You did spell it wrong, but that's okay. Mexican beer. I have one of those in my fridge from Launchpad. All right, so let's get super distracted. I love chatting with everybody. Sour cream. So we're building our enchilada filling right now. This is what we're gonna put in, and we're gonna roll them up and bake them. It's gonna be amazing, so. I'm gonna just kind of eyeball this, but I'm thinking like a quarter cup, maybe a third cup of sour cream. And this just adds just like, I don't even know. It's so good in enchiladas though. So we got our sour cream in here. We're gonna add all of our chicken. on our really fancy paper plate here. Make sure we get everything. Every single little thing in here is just flavor. Fresh cheddar cheese. If you've known my channel for any amount of time, I never use bagged cheese. I despise pre-shredded cheese. So when you can, look at him. He wants cheese tacks. One piece of cheese. Oh, dropped a couple of them there. He's getting old. So cheese, chicken, sour cream. Just mix this up. And this is what we're gonna roll into our enchiladas, and it's gonna be so good. Yeah, no, Ivan, I just don't even think it's gonna be a thing. Like I said, it's just gonna be a local thing. They're tapping it or they're kegging it. They're gonna can it. I think most of it sales is gonna be at the actual physical store. I think most of the cans are gonna be canned just for me, and they're gonna can them off the tap. So it's really not gonna be like this big thing. I mean, it's big to me, but I don't think it's gonna be like as big as you maybe are picturing it. So unfortunately, maybe one day we'll have a big thing like that, and then I would absolutely see what we could do about that. So pale ale and amber ale, nice. Pale ale I love, amber ale I love. Oh, you're in Tucson, okay. Well, Ivan, if I find myself in Tucson in the next couple months, I'm actually from Arizona, I'll just bring you one. You just tell me your closest gas station, I'll bury it under the bush, and I'll give you the GPS coordinates. Yeah, there's our mixture. Let's get rolling. Excuse me, dog. Hey, you got to move, buddy. I can't stand there, you gotta move. Hey, can you move, please? Can you go that way? Thanks, big dog. Actually, I kind of want to try this. Let's get a chip and just try it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be good. It's just chicken, cheese, and sour cream. It's going to be amazing. But I'm super curious. Oh, there's the other dog now. He heard the bag of chips opening. So yeah, our filling for the enchiladas. I'll probably just bake that and make a dip out of it. So good. We're making chicken enchiladas today. Yeah, and Farina, you know this guy likes his cheese, for sure. AJ, I would try, but that guy is on a different level. 100%. 100% different level of Bobby Flay. Oh, I need to preheat the oven. Oh, an American ale. That sounds fun. I'm preheating the oven to 400. Remember all that sauce that we saved? Super important for this next step. I used this once and got nothing but crappy comments about how there's butane and stuff in here. There's no butane in this one. I promise. No butane. I'm smart. Yeah, American Pale Ale sounds super good. Addison, your dad sounds like him and I would get along very well. Just corn tortillas. Again, I think traditionally, people deep fry these first, like really quickly to get them like a little bit more, pliable. I may boost these in the microwave, but I've never really had a big problem with not deep frying it. And I feel like it saves some calories because this is already kind of a calorie dense thing. So deep frying these, I mean, you're probably adding, 20 to 40 calories per tortilla. And it's just, sit on the couch, eat 6 or 7 of these things. You can't get up tomorrow morning. Hey, from Arkansas, Echo, what's happening? But I think I might microwave these just for a second. Because it is pretty cold where I'm at, so. It's all good, Addison. He sounds like a cool dude. Yeah, tell him I said hello, Addison. All right, kind of warmed these just a tiny bit. I don't know how much help it'll be, but it should be pretty good. So in our enchiladas, I don't know, that much maybe. We're not trying to have these like too thick. You really want these to be pretty uniform. So I'm gonna do my best to try to keep them the same. So, but there you go, just in there here like this and literally just roll it. But I forgot to do something first. So a little bit of our green enchilada sauce in the bottom of this pan. Just pretty much like enough to cover the bottom, like you're making a lasagna. So a little bit of green enchilada sauce down here. There we go. Because that way the tortillas won't necessarily stick to the bottom of the pan. I know we use spray, but it's just a good way to do it. So rolled up here, boom, right in there. Yeah, it's cold here, Echo, for sure. It's been cold for a couple weeks. We had like a week where it was sort of nice, but just kind of back to that crummy cold, just ugh. I'm really looking forward to spring. I actually cannot wait for spring, so that one might be a little filled too heavy, but that's okay. Stack them in there. And see the tortillas start to kind of like, if you don't fry them, they're harder to roll, but still taste amazing, so. And I usually shred the chicken, not chunk it. But this is gonna work out really good and these are gonna be delicious, so. You wanna pack these in here really tightly too. Might re-roll that one, so. 31 days, I know. Ooh, Echo, you're supposed to have an ice storm. What's up, Cezonic? Welcome back. Ice storm just doesn't sound fun at all. We've had some pretty crazy storms here in the past couple of years. I think a couple Aprils ago, I think when I got up one morning, we had like 29 inches of snow or something. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was really cool though, because there was a bunch of us neighbors like helping the other neighbors like shovel and stuff. And we got to meet a lot of the neighbors or I got to meet a lot of the neighbors. It was really fun, but still kind of crazy to have that much snow. But I feel like Colorado deals with the snow really well. You never really see them we never see Colorado on the news like, oh, they couldn't handle the snow. Cause like our plow drivers and everybody, they're epic. They're like the best in the world, I think. So we don't have to deal with it too much. Yeah, same, Echo. Same. All right, so I think I might re-roll this one. This one's annoying me a little bit. Unless we're trying to make it look good. Spring is my favorite too. 100%. Spring and fall. I don't mind summer. I really like summer, but spring is like my absolute favorite. I feel like spring's like the awakening, you know? Everybody can like climb out from the depths and dungeon of their house to like start re-enjoying being outside, and it's the best. I'm gonna try to pack these in. I really thought we were gonna be able to fit more in here, but that's just my fault for using such a small dish, but that's what we got going on so far. And I'll probably put one on each side here, because if we're using this, we might as well use the whole dish, right? And by the way, this mixture, since we're not gonna use it all, you could absolutely freeze this, thaw this, and it would save all the time in the world if you wanted to make enchiladas, you know, a second time. That's what I'm gonna do with this. I'm just gonna freeze it, put it in the freezer. Next time it's crappy out and I don't know what to make for dinner, we're having enchiladas again. Yeah, Suzanne, wait till we bake them. They're gonna be so good. And I hope everybody wants to hang out while they're in the oven, so usually everybody does. This channel is really good about the idle time, probably because we talk and have a good time, so. Spring's not too hot, not too cold. Exactly, Sezonic, but that's kind of what I like about fall, except for the reason why I don't like fall as much as spring is because what comes after fall? So it's kind of like, yay, it's fall, but bummer, it's almost winter, you know? So spring's definitely the best. All right, So last one folded up in here. Probably not gonna fit, but we're gonna squeeze it. There we go. Rinse my hands really quick, and I'll show you what else we do. I know I'm not reinventing the wheel. These are enchiladas. These are just casserole style, and I've been making these ever since I was a lot younger, and they're just so good. So clean that. So there we go, right? Nice and rolled up. See how some of the tortillas flaked up a little bit? If you deep fry them lightly first, they won't do that. And then they'll also crisp up a little bit more in the oven on the tops, but like I said, trying to save a couple calories as best we can. So our enchilada sauce that we did not discard, let's pour it right over the top. Green chicken enchiladas right here. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited for this. You can really smell the garlic. I'm glad I put it in there at the last minute. I kind of forgot. But that's, oh man, there we go. So I have the oven preheating to 400. These are gonna take about 20 minutes. I'm not gonna put any cheese on the top yet, because for like the last, if you put all the cheese on top right now, it's gonna be fine. But the cheese is gonna get kind of dried out. I wanna put the cheese on for like the last 5 minutes so it's still kind of like got that cheesiness, you know what I mean? One for the dogs, yeah. M. Dot, I did do a tortilla soup. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not. I think I was doing it before, like when I was testing stuff for YouTube, I think I made it. It is something that I should probably do though, make a short on it, because it's so easy too. And especially if you guys, like everything we did here today with this chicken is like the hard way to do it. If you just get a rotisserie chicken, Costco, Safeway, anything, and just shred up the chicken, simmered in some of this sauce for a few minutes with the extra spices, it'll taste the exact same. I just had the chicken and I needed to use it, so. Snowmobiling, that sounds rad, I've never done that. So 400 degree oven, we're gonna put this in here for about 20 or 25 minutes. Try to figure out for something for us to do while it's baking. Hang on one second, Ivan. I keep forgetting I'm leaving the cast iron in the oven, so the cast iron's in there. Give me 1 second. Set me a timer for 15 minutes. So we'll check on it in 15 minutes. Ivan, the name of the brewery is called Launchpad Brewery. Launchpad like space. And it's in Aurora, Colorado. You can look it up and Google them. And I'm not sure that we have a hard date for anything yet, so you're more than welcome to look them up. And again, with this extra enchilada stuff, I'm gonna bag it and freeze it. It's gonna be perfect. Sorry for the noises. Never been snowmobiling, and I live in a state that would be perfect for snowmobiling. Never once. I want to so bad. Ivan, hopefully you got that. Launchpad Brewery, Aurora, Colorado. They're a major award-winning brewery too, which is really cool. We're gonna freeze that, the leftovers. I'm gonna clean up a tiny bit while we wait. Hope everybody doesn't mind. Big one. Tell her she's cute as AF too. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's funny. Try to clean while I go. Ooh, as much as possible. So then I don't have to do it at the end. We should probably bust out that guacamole again soon too. Sorry, I know it's not the most fun watching me clean. I don't know what else to do while we have the enchiladas in the oven. But if you're having fun at all, please consider subscribing. I go live a couple times a month. I do food content. I make really easy stuff, in my opinion. Nothing's ever too expensive. I just kind of help to try to inspire dinner, I guess, a lot of times, because that's the big struggle all the time, is what to make for dinner. So I have a ton of shorts on my channel. I'm working on more long format stuff, but definitely just like easy recipes. Use a lot of chicken, you make a lot of tacos, things like that. So if you're interested and you're having fun, please consider subscribing. My channel's growing a lot and it's really fun. And the more that we have subscribers and stuff like that, the more I can do. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think even just liking this video helps. So please, if you haven't, maybe thumbs this up. And I even hate saying that because I feel like that's what everybody on YouTube says and it's super annoying. I know, but I feel like I have to, so. Oh, I need to run my dishwasher. It's packed. I've gone live 3 times in 4 days, so. My dishwasher's mad at me right now. Ceviche, yes, I love ceviche. I should make a ceviche, that sounds great. Oreos and milk grasshopper, I mean, I would eat that for dinner any night of the week, so a little jealous. See you next Friday, and you're here, and you're early. Yeah, I was live Friday, I was live Saturday, we're live again today. So, again, if you're interested and you're having fun, please consider subscribing. I do this all the time. Just trying to clean up while we have the enchiladas in the oven. We should take a look at them too. Well, thank you, Addison. I appreciate it. Let's take a look. I don't think much has happened, but yeah, there we go. They're just in there. Gonna start getting all bubbly and brown here pretty soon, and it's just gonna be epic, I promise. And we'll dump the rest of our cheese on there too. Yeah, thanks again, Addison. I appreciate it. It all helps. I started doing this 10 months ago, and it's just like my new favorite thing to do. It's my new favorite hobby, and mouth like a Hoover. Tilf. Make yourself some shirts with that on there, mouth. That's funny. I am a dad, so I guess that kind of fits. Yeah, do it. Start a little Design by Humans channel. I actually have, that's funny you said that. I actually have a Design by Humans store now too, where you can get stuff like for my channel. This one hits. So mouth, we're making chicken enchiladas, and they're gonna be out of the oven in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We also made some guacamole. It's really cold and kind of crappy where I live, so enchiladas sounded like the perfect thing. So yeah, we got enchiladas in the oven. If you stick around for a minute, I'll show you. They're gonna be nice and cooked here in a few minutes. Thanks, Mouth, I appreciate it. Yeah, Mouth, you should check out my channel. I do a lot of shorts and I go live a couple times a month, so. Oh, Suzanne, we're eating one, trust me. Mouth, no wedding ring. Yeah, Mouth's all over it. Thank you, Mouth, I appreciate the sub. We're just cleaning up, Mouth. You missed a lot of the actual action here, but here, I guess I can show these again. They're probably not gonna look any prettier than they did a minute ago. So yeah, chicken enchiladas in there, green chicken enchiladas. But we do need to get this place cleaned up a bit, so. All right, my cast iron's good. Again, thank you for subbing, I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Everybody, thank you. And this thing's just about cooked, so we'll use this on the cooktop here. I live in Colorado, in the Denver area. Sorry, we'll go back this way. Yeah, go live a couple times. I actually was live. I was live on Friday. We did some Valentine's Day stuff. Saturday, what did we make on Saturday? Oh yeah, we made Indian butter chicken and homemade naan on Saturday. That was really fun. That was delicious. I gave some to my neighbors, and both of them wrote me back, and they were like, not as good as the local Indian place, of course, because it never is. But they really, really enjoyed it. So the butter chicken turned out amazing. So never seen the mountains. You should. They're pretty epic here. Some of the prettiest mountains I've ever seen in any of the states is in Utah. Like Utah is just between Moab and the Red Rocks and all that, and then like downtown Salt Lake City, stunning. So, yeah. Montana's gorgeous. I've been there a bunch of times. It's one of the prettiest places I've ever been is in Montana. It's northern Yellowstone, southern Montana, but it's called Livingston. It's where they filmed that movie, A River Runs Through It, with Brad Pitt and all that. It's just absolutely, I don't even know. It's like nothing else. Yeah, Livingston, Montana, super nice. I don't know why my microwave's up there. It's just how it was built. I actually did have an option. That's not true. I do know why it's up there. I had an option when I built the house to do like one of those hood vent things, but it was like $10,000. I'm like, no, just throw a microwave in there. It's fine. Because then, if I didn't have a microwave right there, like where do I put it? I'd have to have it like on my island here or something. It just didn't make sense to me. So yes, it would look prettier, but yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Suzanne. Sorry, I might have missed what you were doing earlier. So all I'm trying to do is get this place cleaned up a lot. So, oh, okay. I mean, I would have liked it. It probably looked way better on camera, but I didn't plan on doing YouTube that long ago. So I was just building the house and like, I don't need it. And I still don't think I do need it. Just one extra thing to clean too. But my microwave is also something that I have to clean, so I guess that doesn't make sense. Sorry, I'll get back to, yeah, on the counter, exactly. Yeah, my vent's built into my microwave as well. But like, you know what I'm talking about over there? It could have been like one of those like metal like hood range things. Some of my neighbors have it, and it's actually really nice, but it was just such an expensive option when I was building this place. I was like, no, I'm good. I did a fireplace instead. Let's put it that way. Oh, Billy, the dip. Are you talking about the buffalo chicken dip? Literally had the rest of it, the leftover a little bit like last Wednesday, just with some chips. The buffalo chicken dip was solid. And it's obviously nothing I invented. I've been seeing buffalo chicken dip for years. And I just wanted to make it for Super Bowl. So I was like, this is perfect. And it was so good. It was really good. And using the rotisserie chicken on it took all the like hard work out of it. Literally just went to Costco, $5 rotisserie chicken. I think I shredded up half of the white meat, 10 ounces, threw it in there. Cream cheese, cheddar cheese, buffalo wing sauce, and I feel like there was one more thing in there. I don't know. But like what I should have done is put some like Mike's hot honey on the top for the like last 5 minutes, because I feel like just a tiny bit of sweetness on top of that would have been amazing. But the buffalo dip was so good. Love a good dip. But the fundito on my channel is always my number one go-to. I love queso fundito. It's my absolute favorite thing. Bree loves it too. We do it like, I don't know, once or twice a week. Addison, I'm so jealous of your snowmobiling. I never get to do that. Yeah, Mark, I'm Dracula. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Dracula. Do I look like Dracula? I guess I'm gray like Dracula. Yeah. All right, I think we need to reload here. Everybody, we got, check the time here. We got like less than 5 minutes and we're gonna throw the cheese on. Is it because of the hoodie? Now you got me all like thinking, Mark. Your snowmobile started on fire? That's insane. Is it a 2-stroke snowmobile? Do they even make 4-stroke snowmobiles? That's how much little I know about them. I just remember the old 2-strokes, like the old Kawasaki's and stuff. So, I'll be back in just 1 second though. Where's my sign? My backwards sign. When I get back, we're gonna cheese and we're gonna try these enchiladas. They're gonna be epic. So, give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back. I need a bathroom break. All right, timer just went off, so it was a good call. Sorry if I missed some stuff. Yeah, be right back sign. It's funny, right? And it's backwards, because, yeah. Ooh. Stain is called walnut. On the cabinets? I don't know. It'd be a lot better without me, Mark. Thank you. I appreciate you. It means the world to me. I still think we need a little bit more time. Yeah, it's not quite bubbling in the middle, but we're looking really good. So, sorry, maybe 5 more minutes and then we'll add the cheese. But those are gonna be epic when they come out, I promise. Maybe we'll grab that guac. I'm kind of hungry. I haven't really eaten anything today, and I'm like 2 seltzers deep, so I don't know what Mark's saying. My brain's not firing correctly. It's all right, mouth. We're good. We got admins and stuff, or moderators. It's okay. Yeah, Barbara Simmons, enchiladas, and they're going to be amazing. So let me grab that guac, though, because I'm hungry. Yeah, so we made this guac earlier on the live. So good. It's just calling my name. Is everybody off today or what? I'm off today. That's why we're doing a live on a Monday. It's kind of nice. Just chilling. Yeah, is that Chanel? Chanel? It is. So, and Mouth, the deli chips, they're the best. So yeah, this is a guac we made earlier. Really easy. It's just fresh garlic, salt, pepper, lime juice, and fresh avocados. So. Allison, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. I need to check that out. That's neat. I mean, not neat that the snowmobile burned, but it's cool. I should have video of it. Thanks, Mouth. I appreciate you. You make me blush over here. Of course, Mark. Always. This is the cleanest kitchen on YouTube. I promise. It's tiny, though. The snowmobile? Like a little kid's snowmobile? What's up, Santa? Oh my gosh, everybody, Santa's in my live. This is great. Not a sponsor. Just a hard seltzer from Costco. I like when we're live to have something. It's really fun. Mouth, I don't have an IG. I'm sorry, no. I'm only on YouTube. I don't do TikTok or anything like that. I'm too old for that stuff. That's crazy, a little kid's one burned up. That's nuts, Addison. I'm gonna have to, I'll literally watch this back and I'll go watch it, so. Yeah, no tomato, no red onion. I said when we were making this, you can absolutely put whatever you want in here, obviously. A lot of times I'll make a guac just like this and I'll add a couple tablespoons of sour cream and I'll add some water to it and I call it like a avocado crema and put this right on top of tacos. I have a ton of shorts over the summer I did with tacos, so. I just like a basic guac, and again, you could add whatever you want to this. Cilantro, all that kind of stuff. My neighbor gave me a bunch of avocados, and I was like, this is gonna be perfect with some enchiladas and live, so that's why it's not in there, but absolutely, add whatever you want in here. Santa from Germany, what's up? Very nice neighbor. Look, I still have 3 more. I think she gave me 6. She messaged me on Facebook and she's like, I know you love to cook. And I have all these extra avocados if you want them. I was like, sure. So, well, I did put garlic in here and I do have onion. I just didn't, but it would absolutely be perfect in there. The wife is off limits, Chevy. Oh, I didn't know what he said. It's tomorrow in Japan. And you know what? Technically, it's next Friday in Australia, Mark. It's crazy. Some people ask me like what time it is, and I was like, it's, Sunday. I'm like, of course it's Sunday. There's really only 2 days. Actually, I read something earlier today. So where Alaska and Russia are, right? You got like the Bering Strait. They're literally 4 kilometers. It's not that far, right? But they're 22 or 23 hours difference because of the international timelines right there. So even though Russia's right there, right next to Alaska. It's almost a day apart, which, I mean, makes sense. You got to draw a line somewhere, but I guess I'd never really thought about that until I saw it today. I was like, holy cow. So if it's 6 in the morning there, it's like 5 or midnight or whatever the math is. It's crazy. It's so close. Hey, Gustav Gold from Japan. I love it. Oh, we should check on these. Look at me getting all distracted. All right. Still, I feel like we're not seeing enough bubbling in the middle. More time. Give them more time. But they're going to be delicious. We're really looking for that brown. So pyramids are worldwide. Okay, Mark. They are actually. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Pyramids are worldwide. You're right. All that like radar stuff they've been doing in like South America is just unbelievable, like uncovering like all those Mayan ruins and cities and stuff that we had no idea about. Yeah, I could, Mouth, but like I know that these usually take 25 to 30 minutes. I think we're around the 20 to 30 minute mark. So Jake, I don't, but there's a local company here that makes them, and they're pretty beneficial, especially for dogs too. I do know that. So Was that a fault line rising? I don't know what you mean, Mark. Mark Jones, somebody said that earlier. I think right in the beginning of the live, 2 or 3 people were like, "Are you a cop?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "Why, are you a cop?" "No, I'm not a cop." I don't know how I put off cop vibes. I thought cops had more of like a buzz cut, and they probably can't have scruff like I do because I'm lazy. Hoover, I have 2 dogs, and then Bree, my girlfriend, has a dog. So I have, I guess I'll show you guys the dogs really quick. Yeah, Mark said he is. Shh. Let me see. Oh, there they are. They're both right here. Can I flip the camera? Yeah, there we go. There's the doggies. So that's Achilles. Achilles, my big one, and then Steve is the little one. And Archie's not here right now. So, yeah. Those are the doggos. I will, Mark, if you get closer to me. Yeah, those are the dogs. Oh, and I feel like every time I walk around the house, we got to show the GOAT, Steve McQueen. Absolute legend. Mark, that's not why. It's just because you're acting crazy and alive. That's all. Just have a good time. Just chill out, Mark. It's fine. Oh, they got cheese tacks earlier, Lena. I promise. They got the cheese tacks. They always do. Actually, he probably wants a chip tax now. Achilles, you want a chip? Do you want a chip? He's getting so old he can't even catch them. Robert Redford, pretty cool. Mine just Steve McQueen. Something about him. Yeah, they were sleeping. Great Boston Terrier. I love it. Mark, I appreciate it that you won some money. That's cool. Not probably for the circumstances, but hey, that's good. Dog has trick. No, he's too old. He's literally, look at him. See his, come here, Achilles. Do you see the gray? We're catching each other. But he does love snacks and stuff, so. And we'll give one to little Steve too. There you go, Steve. Jake, that's a good question. I listen to a lot of everything. Like one of my all-time favorite bands, Offspring, Rancid, Blink-182, stuff like that. But I really love like Post Malone, and just stuff like that. I listen to just about everything. So, yeah, Mark, that's terrible. But again, I'm glad you were compensated for some very horrible wrongdoings. But the trauma from that, I could never imagine. So sorry to hear that. You have dogs. We have dogs. I have dogs. Tom McDonald. I don't know who that is. Green Day. Yeah, Jake, a little bit. I just hate that. Not hate, but like I stopped listening to them a long time ago. It's like I just want to hear good music, and all they were doing was like being political. And in this channel, in this chat, we don't do politics. We don't do religion. This is just like a place where everybody can hang out and have a good time. So, I mean, yeah, Green Day is obviously great, but I just don't really give them much time these days. Actually, one of the best concerts, I went to a bunch of concerts over the summer. Bree got me tickets to Foo Fighters. That was absolutely hands down one of the best shows I've ever been to. It was Foo Fighters. It was epic. Hey, Incognito, what's going on? Foo Fighters was unbelievable. Like those guys just rock, and they just know that, you know. M. Chanel, really more the rap. I'm not the biggest on his country stuff. He's actually coming to Denver, and we were almost going to buy tickets. Yeah, Incognito, it is Monday. I'm off today, federal or state holiday. But yeah, I'm not so much into his country, but his rap stuff is just pretty cool. So, hey, Lena, no problem. I appreciate it. If you had a good time, please consider liking. Please consider subbing. It really helps me out. My channel's been growing a lot over the past couple months, and it's just been great. So, if you guys are having fun at all, I go live a couple times a month. I do shorts. It's always food related. It's always delicious. It's always super chill. I don't throw stuff around. I don't have crazy sound effects. It's just chill. So if you're having a good time, please consider subscribing. I hate saying that, but I feel like I have to sometimes. So, Foo Fighters during World War II. I feel like I do, Barbara, but like I need to look it back up. But I can tell you this, the Foo Fighters shows that we were at, it was in August, I think. It was their biggest North American show ever. It was like 68 or 70,000 people. It was just a blast. It was so good. And yeah, thank you, Incognita, for sure. And Mark, no, I'm not Sergeant Barry. I'm not a cop. I'm sorry. Yeah, gee, I've been to Red Rocks. The last time I was at Red Rocks, it was right before COVID, and it was Dave Chappelle, Jon Stewart, and Michael Che. Comedy, epic. The sound is great, though. I've been there for Warped Tours over the years and all kinds of stuff, but last time I was there was for comedy, and it was unbelievable. Yeah, Mark, great song. Oh, Sergeant Barry, okay. I know what you're saying, I think. Let's check on these enchiladas really quick. Oh, Chappelle is just, controversial, but oh yeah, see it's starting to get brown. Okay, we're gonna cheese this. Let me pull them. And then we probably only have about 5 more minutes, so. Pretty sure somebody snuck these into my house. If you guys know me, I have old crappy ones. I think Bree brought these over, which was amazing. Favorite actor, Jake? Probably of all time. Like I'm one of those people where when Leonardo DiCaprio makes a movie for some reason, I just like have to see it. I don't know if that sounds really mid or basic, but I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio makes incredible movies. So mouth like a I should. Just wait. I'm gonna pull this and we'll cheese it. With my big old thingies on. Oh, look at that. Yes. Enchiladas are always the best. Jake, I agree. Like, it's just, oh man. These smell so good. It's just unbelievable. I wish I almost had more cheese, but this will be enough. This will look good. Sound is popping. Yeah, MAGA. That's actually, so MAGA, you're familiar with who Bree is. Bree and I have been dating for about a year now almost. And that was the first show that we watched together was Lost. And I had seen it. Hey, Alex Murphy, what's up? From the UK. I love you. Yeah, we watched Lost and it's great. It's a lot, but it's so good. So here's our enchiladas. Just put some cheese on it. I probably should do more, but I don't feel like cleaning it up. So we're just going to throw this in the oven. But yeah, Lost is just an all-time. I don't feel like you could even remake that. It's just not, it was such a thing. So, Barbara, I'm going to give it about 2 or 3 minutes and then we'll take a look. Set me a timer for 4 minutes. So I'll look in 4 minutes. And my broiler's, it's gas, so it goes really hot really quick. But it's in there at 400. I feel like we're going to be okay, but I'll definitely look into that. The end was weird, MAGA, for sure. Like, Bree and I are both like, what? So it's good. We've been watching You lately. I think I mentioned that earlier. That's a wild show. So 3 times MAGA. I feel like I could probably go through it again for sure. Jake, Bree cooks. Yeah, I just don't let her all that much because I'm doing YouTube stuff. So I'm constantly like, I'm making this, I'm making that. But when she does cook, it's unbelievable. She's a better cook than I am. I've seen The 100. I think I watched the first episode, but I didn't quite, it just didn't like maybe pull me, maybe I wasn't in the right headspace or something. It didn't quite pull me in like I wanted it to, but I think the idea of it is incredible. Ackhill, that's funny. So this guac though, I know it could have more stuff in it, but it's so good. I'll keep that in mind, MAGA, for sure. Columbo. I don't know that I've ever seen an actual Columbo. I don't know. I'm familiar with, I think, what it is. It was a detective series from like a long time ago, right? Yeah, see, MAGA says my dad watches Columbo. I think MAGA just answered my question. Okay, so again, I'm putting this back in the fridge because I don't want it to brown. So good. Just push the plastic on the top, so. Columbo. God, I'm gonna have to YouTube that because I know what it is, but I just can't like picture it right now. We're stepping up a little bit. It's on Tubi. Okay. I don't think I have Tubi, but I think Tubi is one of those ones that's pretty easy to get on. I think it's on my TV. I just don't have like a sign in for it. Hey, Solar Eclipse Gamer, what's happening? Solar Eclipse Gamer, what's your favorite game? What's your go-to on games? I like to PC game sometimes when I have time, so. Tubi is free, no sign-in. Even better. Jake, I usually, when I'm live, I'll have a couple because it kind of loosens me up a little bit. But, I don't know, a couple. Super Bowl was on Tubi. I did not know that. That's cool. Is there a lot of ads? Jake, I don't know if you've seen that video that was floating around where there was that guy at the doctor's office. It's obviously comedy and satire, but the doctor says, he's like, how many drinks do you have a week? Or he goes, how many do you have a week or something like that? And the guy's like, I don't know, about 30? And the doctor's like, you have 30 beers a week? And the guy goes, oh, you're talking about beers too? And he's like, like, so funny. No commercials. That's great. I wonder how they do their money. Hi, I don't know how to say your name, but welcome from Japan. That's awesome. Yeah, it's really funny. If you ever see it, it's hilarious. Because literally the doctor was like, oh, it's not horrible. And then he was like, oh, you're talking about beers too? And he starts doing like double-digit countings. It's hilarious. Hey, Chevy, what's going on? There was a Chevy in here earlier that we had to time out. And I was like, that's not Chevy 5-speed. They have commercials, not ads. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I meant. I noticed that Amazon actually started doing commercials, which sort of irritated me, especially because I'm paying for Prime. Chevy, don't. You're not late. You're just in time. Let me check these enchiladas. Oh, all right, we're pulling them. These are good to go. These look so good. Just wait. Wait for it. All right. There we go. Green chili chicken and cheese enchiladas. That smells so good. Jake, that's a good question. I went to Arizona State University, sir. I know, Barbara, we could, but trust me, they've had a lot of time on the bottom. They're going to be awesome. The cheese is exactly where I want it. I don't want it crispy. I want it nice and cheesy still, so. I agree, Maga. I mean, red ones are delicious, and I make red ones. But these green, you just can't go wrong. But it is still so hot. It's literally like lava. Billy, me a year and a half ago, I would have eaten this whole thing by myself for sure. So, but hey, cheers, everyone. If you got the day off, I hope you're having a great day. This has been really fun. We can keep hanging out if you guys want to. I will definitely try one, but they're going to be super hot. Yeah, Barbara, they're hot. Trust me. And I feel like the cheese is good because there's a cheese inside too. But yeah, that's what we made. It took us way longer because we were live, but if you did this with rotisserie chicken, or you were doing it on a Sunday, you could absolutely have this done within, I don't know, an hour and a half. So it's a super easy recipe. I think I have this exact-ish recipe on a short on my channel. Shorts are kind of difficult to edit, like a long process stuff. So I actually got a new app. What's it called? Splice. And YouTube lets me do 3-minute shorts now. So -12 tomorrow morning. Oof. Billy, anything's possible if you put your mind to it, right? So yeah. But again, I'm gonna let these cool for just a couple minutes and then we'll get into it. Definitely let you guys see it. But this smells fantastic. And this is such an easy recipe, I'm telling you. I think everything I make is really easy, so. We got mad wind chilled. I think you mean wind chill, Barbara. Unless you got a bunch of windshields out there, I love it. Yeah, the wind chill can be totally a factor here too in Colorado. It's insane. Favorite fast food spot? I don't eat a lot of fast food. Probably the last place I ate fast food was Taco Bell. Love Taco Bell. Selma, this is green chili chicken and cheese enchiladas, or just chicken enchiladas. We just pulled them out of the oven. They were in a 400-degree oven, so they're way too hot for me to get into, but I'm gonna get into it here in a minute. So yeah, autocorrect, that's funny. I figured, Barbara, you didn't have a bunch of windshields flying at your house. But yeah, the wind chill, like I think it was 9 here the other day or the other night, and it said it felt like -7. So I'm kind of weird about that, because if it feels like it's -7, why doesn't it just say -7? I understand what they're saying, but it's just like Bojangles. Yeah, MAGA. I spent some time on the East Coast in South Carolina, and they had Bojangles there. The Bowberry biscuits. Tell me if you had one of those. Ooh, Barbara, that just sounds brutal. What is it here? I know it's kind of decent. Yeah, it's 30 degrees right now, but it's like cloudy and misty, and it's just like foggy. It's just kind of gross outside. But yeah, Mag, I've had breakfast sandwiches from the other biscuits there. It's crazy. Jake, -16. Okay, so Barbara and Jake, where are you guys at that it's that cold? Oh, Jake, you're in Canada. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, Maga, try the Bowberry biscuit one time. So good. So good. I got a really, really good buddy who lives in South Carolina. I mean, Kentucky. I'm sorry. I know, Selma. I know. That is brutal. Jake, why a 45-minute walk? Are you doing the hard 75? Yeah, Billy. I've spent a lot of time in South Carolina over the years. Not so I haven't been back in years, but I used to hang out in Murrells Inlet a lot. Had some family there, former family, right across from Michigan. Okay, so you're getting like that, the humidity or the humidity and stuff from the lake, right? What do they call that lake? Or it's like what's it called where you get the like weather from the water? Really, what is that called? I'm just brain farting. 18's a high temp. Ugh, that's brutal. Lake effect. Thank you. Thank you, Maggot. That's exactly what it is. Effects. Barbara, yes, exactly. So I think we should get into this. Let me grab a spatula if I have one. Yep, lake effect. Yep. Ooh, don't drop that. I guess we'll take one of these ones out of the side here. Oh, it's so saucy, it's crazy. There we go. There's our chicken enchilada. Maybe this side's better. Yeah, there's our chicken enchilada. If you're really in a hurry and you don't feel like rolling all these up too, I've layered it. I think I have a video on my channel. You can just layer it in like a round casserole with just tortillas and make like a literal just like casserole rather than rolling them up. So cooking at home is the best. That's exactly what I do all the time, mostly. This is gonna be so hot though. Like I can still see the steam. I'm sure you guys can too. I'm gonna burn my face off for sure. We'll let this cool for just a moment. But yeah, I had a really good time hanging out with everybody today. If you had fun, please consider subscribing. Please like this. I think it helps. And I do have a couple other like really easy dinner stuff on my channel. If you want to check out some of my shorts, I'm working on some longer form content. I've collaborated with a local brewery. We're making a beer after my channel. It's going to be really epic. So I appreciate you, Jake, so much. 10 p.m. where you are. You gotta be in Europe area, Nads. Yeah, that math I think works. Isn't it about 6 hours ahead from where I am? It's gonna be still so hot, I think. Oh my gosh. But Jake, again, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. I just don't want to burn myself. Hey, Natalia, what's up? Whoever said they could eat this whole pan, oh my gosh, it's so good. Those fire roasted green chilies in here really did a lot for this. I'm glad we added them. Holy cow. You are new, Natalia. That's okay. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. We made chicken enchiladas today. Green chili chicken enchiladas. We also made guac. It's in the fridge. I go live a couple times a month. I do easy food dinner recipe stuff on my channel, so Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's so good. I just don't feel like it's like videoing very well, but it is. I think I might do the chicken this way from now on rather than shredding it because I feel like these chunks are way better than like the shreds in this. It's really good. It's just like, it's just delicious. There we go. See if you can see that. I know it kind of looks like cat food or something, probably, but trust me, it's not. And it's so hot. I'm eating more. It's just literally like, it's perfect for today. If it was summertime, this probably wouldn't be as good right now, but since it's so cold out, not as cold as some of you I know, but it's so good. I'm gonna try it with a chip because I feel like with chips this would be amazing. Hey Eddie, I don't know what you're saying. Cose, Spanish, I'm assuming. Yeah, Billy, I wish. I really wish. That would be amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna eat some of this with a chip because I don't know about you guys, but I'm like a big texture person. What are we cooking tomorrow? I think we're just doing leftovers tomorrow, so I won't be live because I have butter chicken in there from Saturday. I think there's still a chocolate covered strawberry in there from Friday. But yeah, the enchiladas were so good. Sorry, Italiano. Mi scusi. Yeah, that's delicious. So good. Can you cook? Wait. Can you next time cook but 4 minutes timer? Like sooner or later or? Yeah, this is really good. I appreciate everybody hanging out. This is so much fun. And we kind of already cleaned everything. So that's it. I got dinner for a couple days. Hey, thanks, Double A. I appreciate you. Yes, Billy, butter chicken is an Indian dish. I'll actually show it to you. It doesn't look that great right now because it's in the fridge. It has been. But I made butter chicken on Saturday, I think, on a live, and we made homemade naan. Yeah, so that's the butter chicken that we made. And there's chicken in there. It just looks not like, oh, the smell. It's so good. And then we did homemade naan. So we made homemade naan bread. And as you can see, the shapes are awful because I can't roll anything out to save my life. But it was really fun. Yeah, turkey cooking tips, Simmons, Barbara. I actually did a live where, if you go to my channel, my dog, I made a turkey. And I don't even think that was part of the live, but I had a turkey there, like a whole one. And my dog got up on the counter on live when I wasn't in the room and started eating at it. I think my turkey thing is like, believe it or not, 325 and go low. Because I feel like when you start bumping it up, that's when it really gets dried out. So 325 and like do it for like 13 to 14 minutes a pound and then check it and it should be amazing. And I promise you the skin will get crispy because it's that long, dry, slow. So, but you should check out, I literally put a video on there. I think it's called Turkey Thief. I don't know how much of it I get into, but you can see my turkey and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just look at the turkey and you'll be like, oh, that's how I'm cooking it from now on. Mouth like a Hoover, I don't that often. I haven't since COVID when everybody was making sourdough and stuff because we couldn't go anywhere. Hey, from Honduras, what's going on, Wilfred? Yeah, you should just, like I said, I'm not like trying to like pimp the video. I think it's called Turkey Thief and it's a thumbnail with me and the 3 dogs. Yeah, Claudia, I think you were in here, weren't you, Claudia? Yeah, I think Claudia was in here and watched it live. It was wild. I came back and everybody was like, bro, your dog. And I literally had to go back the next day and watch it. And so I thought it was so funny. I edited it and put it into a video on my channel. Yeah, Claudia was here. That's right. Does it look like lasagna and bechamel? Kind of looks like lasagna. And Eddie actually made a lasagna on a live one time. And I didn't use a bechamel. No, I used ricotta. that it was so funny. And yeah, Billy, I'm telling you, if you just go look at it, it shows it. I think in the first like minute I tease it, and then I think you can fast forward to like 10 minutes. So, hey Mel, what's going on? Oh, steaks. So I used to have a Great Dane. I've always had like really big dogs. As you guys know, Achilles is massive. He's like 130 pounds. But I had a Great Dane, and I baked like just the Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies. But you know, you always have to make like 70 of them. So they were on the counter. I think I went upstairs for like 2 minutes. I came back downstairs and I was like, I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, where's the cookies at? My Great Dane ate every single cookie that was on the countertop. And I was like, for sure, he's going to get sick. Nothing. Never got sick at all. Mel, I've lost some weight, yeah, in the past year. I don't know to take that as a compliment or not. Well, I appreciate it, Margie. Yeah, we made chicken enchiladas tonight. I make all kinds of stuff all the time. Nothing super complicated. Everything's kind of homemade-ish. We do hacks, figure out shortcuts and stuff like that. I've been cooking for years, and this is a really fun hobby of mine, and I like to share it with everybody on YouTube. And we go live. Shoot, I've been live 3 times in the past 4 days. So if you're interested in just hanging out, and we're building a really cool community, and my channel's growing super fast, and I absolutely love it. So thank you for hanging out, everybody. Oh, Eddie, it's unbelievable. You would love it. Yeah, so I don't really do this anymore, but last year, I'll get a little personal if you guys want me to. Claudia, beer's going good. I think it's actually done, but I haven't heard from Dave. We're supposed to add the flavor, I think, this week, and I don't know. I was in there a week ago and I tried it, but the weight loss stuff, what I did was January 1st, 2024, so a year and so ago, I started doing the hard 75. I cut carbs, sugar, alcohol, tons of stuff, caffeine, everything. And I started just doing 2 45-minute workouts a day, whether it was just walking, running, whatever. And I obviously couldn't run, but I did that 2 times a day. So I was walking 5 to 6 miles a day, literally just eating chicken, cheese, just like protein heavy stuff. And I started losing like a half a pound a day. And then I got to the point where I started running. And so I used to run like 2.5 miles straight. I still try to walk and run every day and go to the gym, but that's how I lost it. And it was literally just from cutting out sugar, carbs, alcohol. And I did it for 75 days. And I think I'm down a total of like 65 pounds, and I've been able to maintain it over the years. So sorry, again, I'm not like somebody asked, so. You look like brother. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're making a beer, Billy. I got a local brewery that's it's actually Launchpad that's collaborated on this channel. We're making a beer. It's a mango chili IPA, and I think the fermentation's done on it. We started it 2 weeks ago. We're just gonna can it and stuff. Thanks, Margie. I appreciate you. So yeah, we're gonna can it and do all that stuff. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I got them to do 50 cents for every beer that is sold from my channel. We're gonna donate, I think on opening day or the release party, we're going to donate on both of our behalfs to the Food Bank of the Rockies. So I want to try to give something back as much as I can. Natalie, no. Yeah, MAGA, we did. I mean, we made some stuff on Valentine's Day. So, and I'd actually be more into it. I mean, I like baking. That's good, Barbara. Like, it's the best way to do it. And same, I'm the same. Best shape of my life. Billy, I think they're shooting for like 6.3. It's a West Coast style IPA. So not too heavy. It's not like a double or anything like that. So I think it's 6.3. I think when we pulled it out of the mash tun, the sugar on it was like 14.1 or something. I literally have it all edited on my computer. So, well, good for you, Barbara. It's tough. It's very tough. MAGA, cheesecake. I want cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I just can't have it because if I have too much cheesecake, then I turn into the old me. Do you know Rat Dance? I don't know what that is. Is that a brewery? I like that my default go-to is like, is that a local brewery? Rat Dance, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. No clue. This is so good. I know, Mag, I was kidding. I do though, like, we'll go out to eat and stuff and I'll totally get dessert. We were a place in Denver the other day, and I think Bree was like, "Do you have ice cream?" And they give us like this little kid's bowl of ice cream. It was great. Oh, you know the Rat King. I know the Rat King. My brother Theo. That guy's from another planet. Theo Vaughn is literally from another planet, and I absolutely love him. I wish I lived next door to Theo. I would bring him food, and he would just entertain me for hours. I guarantee it. Colorado is known for green chili. Not this, but green chili. That's like Colorado's thing. Mark's always trying to get me to chug beers. I love it. Yeah, MAGA. I think I have a green chili video on my channel. If you don't really know what that is, it's pretty much pork, slow cooked with green enchilada sauce, tomatoes. Everybody makes it different. It's almost like how your grandma's gravy is different than somebody else's. Green chili in Colorado, everybody's is different. They're all pretty good. So, but yeah, it's definitely green chili. Hey, Ivana. I don't know if that's the same Ivana that was in here, but another Ivana. That's cool. Wait, who was in here that one time we had? Did we have 3 different Joes? We literally had 3 different Joes. Or was it, I forget the name, because I was like, who's that? And maybe a 4th came in. It was insane. And they were all talking to each other. It was, the machine was broken that day for sure. And it was everybody's name was just Joe. That's it. And there was like 4 of them. It was pretty funny. And they were all talking to each other, and it was hilarious. Yeah, MAGA, it is pretty good. And I make like, my version of it, obviously. And it's, like I said, everybody's is a little bit different. So that's what Colorado's known for. I think it's green chili. I feel like they're trying to be known for their pizza too. It's called like Mile High Crust, where it's like super puffy. So it's almost New York style or hand tossed. And then the crust is like rolled and folded over on it. And you're supposed to dip it in honey. I don't know what I would say that they're like known by that, but that's kind of. Pizza and Italian beefs. Yep, absolutely. It's Chicago, right? Or Illinois? Claudia, no. These are like what some people call deli chips. I have made chips. They're super easy to make. I have a short on my channel. Not really trying to plug that, but making your own chips is so easy. It's just the oil you have to deal with. And actually, let me show you the best thing I have for the only reason why I make, because on my channel I make egg rolls and stuff all the time. The only reason why I do is for this. Hang on. Or because of this. If I can find it. Yeah. No sponsorship, nothing like that. This stuff, I think it's just like beeswax, to be honest. And when you deep fry something, even if you only use like an inch or 2, like what do you do with all that oil? Couple scoops of this. It's a cooking oil solidifier. Let's see if it tells us what's in it. I don't think it does. So, but what I do is I put a couple of scoops in this after I've done like egg rolls, and you'll have like 2 or 3 inches in a big pot. Couple scoops of this in there and just let it cool. And I wait till the next morning, and you literally just dump it in the trash can. It's like this solid, it like just solidifies the oil. It's absolutely amazing. So if you're gonna make your own chips, I think I got this off Amazon, and this is like my 4th one that I've ever bought. It's a game changer when it comes to cooking with oil. Natalie, you're eating the same chips? Are those from Kroger? Yeah, Chicago MAGA. My bad. That's what I was thinking though. Kind of oil? It just depends. I really like to use peanut oil, but I think I have just a bunch of canola oil right now. But for deep frying anything, I feel like peanut oil is the best. So, yeah, Natalie, where are you from? I know, Barbara, it's one of those things where it's like, I know it's not, I don't know. I haven't read into it enough, and you'd think I would. You'd think I should, but I'm not super sure. Beef tallow is supposed to be the best for sure. I think I'm gonna have another enchilada. These are so good. Oh. So yeah, and they're a little bit more, I'm making a mess. A little bit more firm now. Still steaming though. How long have these been out of the oven? Like 15 or 20 minutes? But so good. I think Bree's gonna be happy when she comes over later. Yeah, I'll look into it, Barbara, because I've been hearing about that a lot lately. So. But yeah, I don't know. Peanut, I use canola sometimes, but again, seed oil is so controversial. Like I said earlier, I was spraying non-stick spray here, and somebody gave me a hard time. They were like, "Do you know how much butane is in there?" Literally not. This is propellant free. So no, there's no butane in here. I am pretty conscious of what I do, so I try. But I'll look into the seed oil thing. He's really turned out spectacular. I'm not lying. He's just so good. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. I don't know if you guys want to keep hanging out or time to go. I don't know. I really will, Barbara. I'll look it up for sure. Where's Billy? He said he could eat this whole pan. Need Billy over here. Claudia, no dessert for me today. Actually, I do have one lonely cupcake left that we made on our Valentine's Day live. And obviously the paper from another one, but maybe I'll eat this later. Yeah, Jake, I am. If I had to follow a hockey team, I like the Avs. Joe, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate, Joe. And guess what? Everybody in here now thinks you're so much cooler because you typed that. So thank you. We haven't had many trolls today. Looks like Joe's number 5. Troll and Joe. That's what we'll just call him from now on. Again, Barbara, I'll look into it for sure. Because like I said, I've seen a lot about it. I just haven't done enough research to have like a real opinion, I guess. But I guess as long as everyone wants to still hang out, we can keep hanging out. I need to let this cool for a while. I should probably put the butter chicken back in the fridge. Kitchen's not super messy, but Dr. Berg. All right, I'll look it up. Farina, it's 3:15 a.m. You need to go to sleep. I think Farina is one of my biggest community members for sure. Farina likes to comment on stuff, and I love it. Farina's usually in all the lives. It's good to see you, Farina. Lungs are very damaged. I'm sorry, Natalie. Or sorry, Natalia. My mom's name is Natalie, so sometimes I just see it and I just say Natalie. These chips are too good. Nice, Barbara. I'm gonna use that as an excuse next time I need to leave the room. Be like, oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go brush my dog's teeth. That's hilarious. Brush your dog's teeth. I mean, I guess your dog's probably not happy about it, but maybe happy about it. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? Thanks for tagging the channel. I'm not sure what that does, but I love it. Love seeing the channel name sometimes. Oh, you're in the hospital. Okay, well, I'm glad you're not anymore. Hospitals are like my least favorite place in the world, so. Hey, Blade, what's happening? Just so you know, Blade, love you, but it's AR. Greetings from Russia, awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Thomas, thank you. We made chicken enchiladas, we made guacamole, just kind of hanging out. We're sort of on the tail end of this, but everybody's still in here chatting, so we're staying. So this is good, we're having fun. I love it. But yeah, these are the enchiladas that we made. Ooh, let's see here. Yeah, chicken, cheese, green chili enchiladas. Sounds good. Book the plane. Yeah, come on over. More than welcome. Everybody's welcome. Oh, Blade, it's all good. Trust me, my name's been butchered my entire life. Blanca, hey. Blanca is from Brazil, I think, if I remember correctly. Blanca likes to hang out on this channel a lot too. It's fun. Welcome back, Blanca. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're just kind of cleaning up. Hamburger Helper, MAGA. This used to be Body by Hamburger Helper, bro. I mean, I enjoy cooking a ton, but I used to make Hamburger Helper when my kid was little. I know it's not like the best thing for you, but he absolutely loved it. Actually, MAGA, you can make your own just about as easy with egg noodles and stuff. Like, just put whatever you want in it. It's super easy to kind of like make your own. So you really did brush your dog's teeth. That's awesome. Thomas' weekend was great. Hope yours was great too. Yeah, Blanca from Chile. I apologize. Selma, we made green chili chicken and cheese enchiladas, and we made guacamole. And we pretty much just hung out. Prime rib tacos. Sounds amazing. Oh, hey, babe.
Hi.
Hey, Bree's here. Hi, Archie.
Here you go.
Claudia, it's cold everywhere, I feel like. That's why I made some enchiladas. How hungry are you, babe? Okay. I'm gonna say hi to Bree really quick. Actually, we should probably cut it. Let me know really quick what you think maybe we should make next time. I might go live again Friday or Saturday, but MAGA said, let's see the lady.
Coming.
Selma said, I'd devour that. Selma, it's really good, trust me. Bree's here.
Hi, guys.
I feel like everybody loves Bree.
Hello.
I don't, William, no. Selma, thank you. Hey, Margie, what's happening? Nobody understands what's happening. Thomas, I don't even know what you're talking about. MAGA. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it. Yeah, Bree's the best. Oh, she's in the garage. She's getting stuff out of her car, but I'll tell you said hi, Blanco. I don't know what that means, Jacob, though. I feel like you're catching me in some sort of trap. Do you want me to make you a little plate? I'm about to cut this, but...
Not quite.
Not yet?
My car is completely full.
Oh, I gotta go help Bree. She got some stuff in her car she needs help with, so... And it looks like we got troll number 6 today. Troll number 6. Bye. Bye, troll. All right, everybody. Well, hey, this was awesome. Again, if you had fun, if you liked this, please consider subscribing. Please like this video. I think, well, I'm pointing at it, but it's probably somewhere else for you. I will not, Claudia. I'm going to put this way away so the dogs cannot get to the enchiladas. It's a good call. So, yeah, William, I appreciate you. Thank you. Selma, thank you. It was awesome. I appreciate it. Everybody, be safe. I think I'm going to go live Friday, possibly Saturday, possibly Sunday. I mean, I went 3 times this weekend. William, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. All the subs, all the likes, all the love. I appreciate it. MAGA, thank you for being in here again. I always like when you're here. Thank you. All right, everybody. Be safe. I'll be live Friday or so. Thank you. Blade, see ya. Bye, everybody.